Hi students. Yes, today we are going to learn very important thing. I will say very important fundamental for organic chemistry, right? Because how to name for organic compound we are going to learn functional groups and then how to name the compound because it's very important. Based on that you may learn very well in the 12th as well as in your higher studies. Okay, right. So before entering into the nomenclature means naming system. Okay, we have some examples. We have to classify the compound. One, the second compound, CH3, CH2, 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 CH3. Next, Toluene. Actually, I know already this name, so I am writing, but we will learn how to name. Yes. Thio group with aliphatic compound. Okay. Yesterday we have studied classification, right? So these four compounds you must classify based on their structure. Yes. The first one linear, so we can say open chain, but it's having a triple bond, so we have to tell unsaturated open chain compound. Okay, unsaturated open chain compound. Next one, simply open chain compound. Unsaturated means we can say saturated. This one is aromatic compound and also benzenite. So aromatic itself we have benzenite, non-benzenite. So aromatic benzenoid compound. The last one cyclic compound, but it is a heterocyclic compound. Okay, so heterocyclic compound. And also we can say acyclic compound. So heterocyclic compound with aliphatic compound. As per book they are given alicyclic compound, aliphatic cyclic compound, but we should know heterocyclic, heteroalicyclic compound. This is the correct word, but in your book only given alicyclic compound, but heteroalicyclic compound is the correct classification. Okay, let us give the name for compounds, organic compounds. So for organic compounds, if you want to give name, before that you should know what are the functional groups. Okay, what do you mean functional group? Yesterday video we have studied. What is that? Particular group may present in the organic compound. Any reaction that compound involving means that particular group will undergo the chemical reaction. Okay, or basically we can say very active compound, very active group in the compound is called a functional group. Okay, so functional group, then general formula we will write. General formula. Okay, very beginning we will write alkane. See, alkane we don't have any double bond, triple bond, so alkane will not have any functional activity. It is an ordinary chain. But alkene means we don't have any functional group, but is there a double bond means we can say alkane. So general formula R C double bond R. So the carbon may have double bond. Okay, Actually, general formula we can write otherwise CnH2n. CnH2n. Next, alkyne triple bond compound. Which functional group we can see in the compound? Triple bond. So general formula CnH2n minus 2. Okay. Yes. As after that, halogen compounds. Okay. All the alkyl halogens. Or simply we can say halide, alkyl halides. Okay. It may have fluorine, chlorine, bromine, iodine. All are called halogens. Okay. So general formula, how do you write? Some R group may attach with this X. We can say this all. We cannot write all the one, So simply we can say X. Right. So what is R? Now we have the doubt. Okay. R is nothing but it may the methyl group or ethyl group. So like it is a normal alkane without one hydrogen. That particular hydrogen may replaced by this X. Okay, are you clear? So in this methyl group, simply we can represent R. Okay, so this group may any number of carbon it may come, 3 carbon, 4 carbon, 5 carbon. At last one hydrogen we can remove from the alkane. In the place of hydrogen you can add the functional groups. Okay, next to the halogen, alcohols. So alcohol means it may have the OH group. Okay, what's the general formula? ROH. With this group, OH may attach. Next to the alcohol, we can write ether. So ether means only oxygen bonded with both sides to R group. Okay, organic group with middle oxygen, only called ether. Next to the ether, aldehyde. What is the functional group? C double bond OH group. C double bond OH group present means that is indicates aldehyde. How do you get the general formula? R C double bond OH. Right. Next, ketone. Ketone means like ether. Oxygen alone in the middle means we can say ether. C double bond O in the middle means we can say ketone. Next to the ketone, we can write carboxylic acid. What do you mean carboxylic acid? C double bond O OH group is present means simply you can write COOH. Both are same. COOH you can split and write C double bond OOH. General formula RCOOH. Okay, right. Next to the carboxylic acid, we can write ester. So ester means C double bond O again O group. In middle, O alone means ether. C double bond means C double bond O present means ketone. Okay, both oxygen C double bond O together, one group present means that is called ester. So R C double bond O O R ester. Okay. Next to the ester, acid halide. I think so. Right. Acid anhydride. What do you mean hydride? Water. If you remove the water, anhydride. From the acid, if you remove the water, that is called anhydride. So acid anhydride. Acid anhydride means C double bond O C double bond O group, right? So both sides C double bond O group, middle we have O group. R C double bond O C double bond O R. Okay. Next to that, nitro group, sorry, sulfonic acyl halide, one by one will acid anhydride. Next to that, acyl halide. What do you mean acyl halide? See, in the acid, OH group is removed, one halogen is added, means we can say acyl group. So C double bond O X. The place of X you can substitute halogens. Okay, or C double bond O X. Next to that, we can write sulfonic acid. Sulfonic acid means what? SO3 H group is present, or SO3 H group is present. Sulfonic acid, SO3 H group or SO3 H group is present, means we can say sulfonic acid group. Next to the sulfonic acid, nitro. Nitro means NO2 group or NO2. Next to the nitro, we can write amine. Amine means NH2 group or NH2. Next to that, amide. C double bond O NH2 group. So R you can continue. Just you write R. Okay. Next to the amide, we can write cyanide. Cyanide means C triple bond N. Simply you can write CN. Okay. Isocyanide. NC. N triple bond C. Then cyanate. What do you mean cyanate? With the oxygen. C double bond N group. Okay. Simply CNO. Right. Isocyanate means ONC. Okay. So likewise we have given many compounds. Okay. Dio group, hydrazine, NH2 group present means hydrazine. This group is called hydroso group. Like there are many compounds, many functional groups are given, but all the important I discussed. Okay, because we must go with the nomenclature. So what do you mean nomenclature? Give name. So nomenclature means giving name according to the IUPAC norms. What do you mean IUPAC? International Union of Applied and Pure Chemistry. Okay. In that, according to their IUPAC norms, we can give name by following the formula: prefix, root word, then suffix. Okay, so we should follow this order to give the name. Okay, what do you mean prefix? Before the word you should write the one substitute one. Okay, one by one we will see. What is root word? Very important. The longest continuous chain. Very important. The longest chain in the compound is called a parent chain. Otherwise we can say root compound, root word. Root word means this is a basic. In that only all the things are connected. Okay, longest continuous chain, very important. Longest continuous chain only called a root word. Okay, next to the root word we should learn suffix as well, prefix. Okay, so what is suffix? Suffix for the we can divide into two. One is primary, simply we can write primary. Another one is secondary suffix. Okay, what do you mean primary? What do you mean secondary? This primary suffix deals with a double bond or triple bond compound. Okay, double bond present means we will write ENE. Triple bond present means we can say YNE. For double bond, for triple bond. Listen carefully. Primary suffix only I am telling. Is there a double bond means primary suffix you should write next to the root word. You should write the primary suffix ENE, or triple bond present means YNE. Then what is secondary suffix? That is nothing but functional group name. Functional group, for example, alcohol present, OL. For alcohol, how do you write? OL. Likewise, you must write the secondary suffix. Root word, longest continuous chain, very important. But the condition not given in the book. What is another condition? In the chain, functional group should present. That is important, or it should connected. Okay. So if you take longest continuous chain, that is called parent chain or root word, in that functional group should connected. Yes, that suffix, we have two suffix. So double bond, triple bond based primary suffix, then functional group name. All means OL. Then prefix. How you add the prefix name? See, the prefix also having two type of prefix. One is primary prefix and secondary prefix. But it is not major. Very small things only we will use. Primary suffix is nothing but if there any cyclic compound like aromatic or aliphatic cyclic compound, you should write cyclic, the word. For aliphatic cyclic compound, you should write primary suffix, prefix cyclic. But that is not given in your book. Okay, right. Then secondary prefix is nothing but the cyclic only. Secondary, primary we have to give the substitution name with number. Cyclic, or both are same. Anything, one is cyclic, another one is you have to take substituent name with number. What is substituent? So it may have an extra CH3 group or CH3 CH2 group or one halogen. So any substitution is there, that substitution you should write first. In which carbon in the parent chain or root word it is connected, that number you should write. For example, in the second carbon we have one fluorine. 1, 2, 3, 4 root word. So second carbon we have the substitution. So 2 substituent name chloro you have to write. This is called a primary prefix. Is there any cyclic compound? We can write cyclo 2-chloropropionic acid. The secondary prefix you can write. But major we may not have the cyclic compound. Okay, right. Prefix also over. That number also important. Now we will see some substituent. What are the substituent it may become? One of the substitution I told chloro. So all the halogen. See, very important, the primary suffix. Substituent I told you, no. All the halogens it will come. Right? Then nitro group or nitroso group or methoxy group, CH3CO group, or you can say methyl ethyl group, all the R group, CH3, C2H5, like that. Then isopropyl group, all the alkane compounds. Okay. Then CO, methoxy group, nitro group, halogen compound only come in the substitution. Okay. Right. Shall we give the name for organic compound? Yes. First compound, we should follow the book because there are some important things they are given. Okay. See, some important substitution group also you must know, because new thing is that CS. This like group is there means you should use in common name iso. Okay. How do you write? Iso. But IUPAC name you should say secondary. You can write 2 degree or secondary. prefix you should write, okay, because these are the things are new things, right? Then you may write 2-methyl propyl, that is 2-methyl butyl, that is also correct. 2 carbon means ethane. Something it may come that you can add in the suffix, no problems. Okay, dust. We will go with naming. First compound is given CH3, CH2, 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 CH3. We have one substitution here. So first thing you have to choose the root word. How do you choose the root word? The longest continuous chain. Is there any functional group? No. From any one end you can start. You may start from this end. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 carbon. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So longest carbon. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So longest carbon, it should connected continuously means 5. 1, 2, 3, 5. Or you can start from this end. No problems. But the CH3 got number or substitution only 3. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. So both sides correct. In case the CH3 is present here means you should take from left to right, not from right to left. Are you clear? Yes. The substituent where it is placed or it is connected with which carbon, that carbon should carry the least number. This is not a written rule, it is unwritten rule. Very important. The CH3 substituent should get the least number. Accordingly, you have to give the name in the root word. Okay. So first write the root word. 5 carbon. Root word pent. Is there a suffix? No double one, triple one, no functional group. So pentane. Simply you can write pentane. Prefix we have no cyclic, we don't have, but we have substituent with the second carbon. So 2. CH3 means what is the name? Methyl. Methane, there is no hydrogen, so becoming methyl. Okay, are you clear? Yes. Shall we take another example? Yes, we can take one more example. CH3, CH, here are 2 substitution. CH3, CH3, CH2, CH2 again, CH, CH2, CH2, CH3, CH3. Yes. First choose the longest continuous chain. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So you should choose the continuous chain. You need not to worry. It may bend or it may in the top or bottom or straight. No problem. You should confirm all the carbons are connected as well. It is a same chain. Okay. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. One end to another end we can give number. If you possible, you can give 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 also. But what is the problem here? See the substitution 5 and 2 substitution in the second, right? So 2 substitution should carry the least number. So accordingly you have to give this side. Okay. Substitution should get the least number. So what are the substituent? You should write as a prefix. Okay. Second carbon having 2 methyl group. Second carbon there is 2 methyl group. So 2, 2. 2 methyl group in the second carbon. 2, 2. Dimethyl. Same means you can write di like this. Dimethyl. Okay. Then one more substitution. Fifth carbon we have methyl group. So 2, 2 and 5. Here also methyl. So dimethyl you can write. All are same means you can write trimethyl, right? Then 8 means root word oct. There is only single bond, octane. Are you clear? Yes. But you may think, sir, longest chain only I have to take. Why I cannot take the straight one? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 also the straight chain. Or this one is having 6. All are the branch only. Don't think it may, if you see as a structure, it may in the branch. You may think that is a branch. No. 1, 2, 3, 4. All are connected in the same chain continuously. So that is, you should take as a root word. Okay. Right. With one functional group we will take, or different substituent we will take here.